How important is AEW to WWE success? Does WWE need strong competition to thrive? We'll attempt to get an answer to that question. Plus, NXT had its CW debut, but how did it go? We'll get all into it on today's episode of Wrestling with the Homies. Y'all know me, still same OG. It's your boy Qwan, and if you don't say the Don,
you ain't saying it right.
Yee! And I got my boy with me, my BFF, the coolest man in the world. He got a crew neck on today. Jay Cooley,
The coolest. What's good, man? What's going on?
The coolest. Yes, it's early as hell and we in here.
Hey, man, it is early.
It is early. Tuesday. Oh, no, Wednesday. Wednesday, October 2nd. It is early. I am tired. Boogers in my eyes, but we here to talk some graps. Talk graps every day. Every time you do the grapple, I know a lot of people listen to this on like Spotify or whatever, so they can't see what Cooley is doing. This man is doing the grappling motion from WWF No Mercy.
Yes, man. When you hold B, or is it A? One of them two. You know what I'm talking about.
I don't remember that damn Nintendo 64 control, man. That was a weird shaped control. Why was it shaped like that?
It was, but it was fire because you can decide if you want to use the stick or the D-pad.
The D-pad, it was too much going on in that damn control. But what up, dog? Did you watch NXT?
I did.
The debut on a CW.
It was fire, man. The last time I was on CW, I was watching season 1 of All American. But, you know, we here.
Yuck. The only thing I ever really watched on CW faithfully, I know a lot of people probably don't watch it, but Supernatural. Supernatural was Sam and Dean Winchester. It was a great show. It was a great show. It was like every episode was like a mini horror movie. And I like horror. I know you don't like horror. A lot of people don't like horror. I like horror. So it was my type of show, but it got a little corny towards the end. They kind of stretched it out too thin.
Was it about vampires?
Nah, it was about everything. They had vampires, they had ghosts, they had Bloody Mary, and anything you can think of, they probably covered it on that show. But, you know, it went for like 15 seasons. Once you get past season 8, it started getting weird.
That's what happens when you egg it on too long. You feel
right?
Me?
It's like The Simpsons, bro. I saw John Cena was on the episode of The Simpsons the other night. I'm like, dog, The Simpsons is still on TV?
Wasn't he like delivering a baby or something?
Yes.
I was like, what is
he
going
sure did.
Which
crazy, seems like something that John Cena would actually do just because, you know, John Cena is John Cena, the most wholesome white man in the world, next to Cody Ronaldo Rhodes. Like, why is The Simpsons still on TV, bro? How many seasons has The Simpsons had? 25?
30? Probably.
Bro, that shit been on TV longer than I've been alive. Like, come on, man. What we doing?
Yeah, man. That's crazy.
Right. But before we get into NXT and our AEW, WWE talk, I got to talk about what happened yesterday. So I don't know if y'all were tapped into what was going on our social media yesterday, but we had a clip showing love to black talent and speaking on how, you know, the other side of the wrestling fan base needs to stop speaking for the black people. Let us speak for us. And that clip seemed to resonate with a lot of people because I posted it on Twitter, first off, and we don't use Twitter a lot. We only had like 70 followers over there. We don't really be on Twitter like that. So I decided, you know what? I'm going to really start going hard on Twitter, try to get our followers up, try to get a little following over there so I can lead them back to our podcast. Lo and behold, that clip went a little crazy on Twitter. AJ Francis saw the clip, and he screen recorded it and then posted it on his own Instagram and tagged us. Jeez. And then Sidney Akeem, a.k.a. Reggie, WWE's Reggie, he reposted us. He started commenting. He followed us. So now we got a new follower, which is Sidney Akeem. But another guy who followed us, this was a shocker to me because I've been watching this guy since TNA. I know Cooley is a fan. Cooley was watching him yesterday. I know our boy Eric in the comments is going to be excited about this one. Wesley is now a follower of the Wrestling with the Homie podcast. So shout out to us. Shout out to us for that growth. They are the homies.
The homies. Hey, man.
AJ Francis is the homie.
First of all, shout out Qwan putting in the work, man. Putting in the work on Twitter, man. This guy's a genius, man. Fire.
Yeah, because I used to be people don't know, I used to go viral on Twitter all the time. I was one of those people. I was always viral, but I was a little problematic, so I had to delete that Twitter and get off the internet for a little while.
Jeez, bro was causing a ruckus.
Right, I was arguing with people and shit, so I had to get out of there. So this is me welcoming myself back to Twitter, but in a clean way.
Yeah, man. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing, man. We got new homies. That's dope. That's dope.
Right. And I love that it was a clip like that where we're showing love to black wrestling that really resonates. Because, this is what we do it for, man. At the end of the day, this podcast is for everybody. This is an all-inclusive podcast. We just want to have fun with wrestling. But at the end of the day, we are black. I'm a brother. Cooley is a brother. So, we're going to show love to the things we love.
That up for everybody.
In case y'all can't see, you see this beautiful face? I'm a black man. You did.
Marlon, say cheese.
Look up, Marlon. My favorite intro for that show was the one that didn't have the Tribe Called Quest beat. It was the one that's like bow, 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 maybe in New York, just like dancing. Favorite intro of all time, dog.
I don't think that's the OG, right? That's like the one after the OG.
That's like that's like the third season. That's when they switched it up. The Wayans brothers. We old as hell, man, watching the Wayans brothers, bro.
The Wayans brothers. What a GOAT show. Underrated.
Underrated for sure. So, but let's get into NXT. Obviously, I don't have a Talk Some Raw or anything prepared like that for NXT because we weren't expecting to do this, but we watched it, so we might as well touch on it. Julia lost her debut match.
Yeah.
Julia lost her debut match. I'm sure the internet is going to be normal about this. I'm sure. And by I'm sure, I mean I'm absolutely 1,000% sure they're not going to be normal about this.
I mean, I hear that everybody's kind of upset that Cora Jade cost the match. I was like, wow, here we go. We are here.
Then, okay, so, bro, I know it was her debut match. She was getting a title shot. She lost. She got cost. Somebody interfered. Y'all realize that, right? Like, she didn't go in there and just get her ass whooped and lose. Someone cost her the match. So now they got a whole month of TV they can write around that story. And Roxanne can go face Stephanie Verker like they planned on doing. Like, what?
They thought, she about to have her debut match. She going to get the title instantly. Like, come on, bro.
Right. Like,
something going to happen.
Did you really think she was going to win that quick? Come on, man.
God, man.
That's like giving a rookie MVP. Like, LeBron James could have had the best season ever as a rookie. They ain't going to give him MVP his rookie year. It's his first year out. We're going to get that to Tracy McGrady or somebody and then let LeBron work his way up the ladder. Like,
you know the vibes. It was a great match, though. It was a really good match.
Right, but how did you feel about the main event of that show? Because Trick Willie, hey, I love Trick Willie, man. We love Trick Willie. But, dog, when that bell ring, he ain't never beaten them allegations.
Yeah, man. I kind of zoned out a little bit. I don't know, man. It was pretty slow. And I'm sorry, Trick, but I'm just not too fond of the finisher move. Like the knee.
You don't like the knee? The running knee?
I don't like it. It reminds me of, what's his name from Mortal Kombat, bro? What's his name? Mataru? The horse dude? Bro. What's his name? Like, come on, bro.
I think it was Mataru. What's wrong with the knee?
I need a grappling move, man. I need something. I need like a crazy power bomb, a power driver. I need something different, man.
I think he does the scissor kick too, but I don't know if that's his finisher. That might just be one of his signature. Right? Yeah, he does that, and he does the bookend. He swear he Booker T.
He Booker T. He for sure Booker T, man.
But he is a 2-time world champion now, so congrats to him for that.
Congrats.
For sure. So I knew that was coming when Ethan Page won that championship from Trick Williams. I knew it was all just to build towards Trick Williams getting that title back on the first episode of the CW show. It makes sense. Why not have a title change on the first show on CW? So, shout out to Trick.
And the belts is fired. It reminds me of UFC. It gives me like a UFC vibe.
It did look like hell no, it was ugly, bro.
I like it, man. They went back to the drawing board with the silver and stuff.
The silver.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not mad at it, but it was kind of ugly. It does look like a UFC title. Now that you say that, it does. It does. Damn. Okay. I see what they doing. And then show some love to Wesley, the homie now. Shout out to Wesley. He is the homie. He follows us, so shout out to him. But that match he had with Zachary Wentz was a banger.
Yeah, man. It was wild. Talk about that spot, man. Talk about that spot.
So if y'all didn't see the show, there was a spot where Zachary Wentz is standing on the ring apron. Wesley hits him. He's supposed to fall out of the ring, land on the table, break the table. He overshoots it. He goes over the table, lands straight on his back on the ground. It looked like it hurt hella bad. Yeah. So, Zachary Wentz, man, be careful. I know this is NXT for a reason. It's developmental, but you got to be careful, man. I'm seeing Ilya Dragunov tear his ACL on house shows. I don't want to see that on my TV, man. I don't want to see Zachary Wentz getting hurt, seriously injuring himself, trying to go all out on NXT. So be careful, man. Be careful.
You said the word developmental.
Yeah.
Is this a developmental show? Because the way it popped off, it looked like a whole alternative company, bro.
Yeah.
Like, see, you had Shawn Michaels coming out. Then you had randomly Triple H coming out. It looked crazy. I don't even know what the attendance was, but it looked crazy, yo.
And that's the thing. I'm really trying to figure out what WWE's play is right now with NXT, because obviously NXT started as a developmental. This is where guys go to learn how to wrestle the WWE style. They get groomed into WWE superstars, and then they transition over to SmackDown and Raw. But with NXT being on the CW now and the big presentation that they had, a lot of guys down there are veterans.
Yeah.
It seems like they're moving away from being developmental. It seems like this is just another brand of WWE. And maybe this is the reason Triple H and Nick Khan is getting in the pockets of places like GCW and TNA and Pro Wrestling Noah, because maybe the plan is to start funneling like young talent through those places and having those places work as developmental territories for WWE while NXT transitions toward another main roster show. I don't know.
Ooh, they doing something, man. They got
Monopoly. Have you ever played Monopoly? I'm trying to play Monopoly.
They doing something, man, because I was like, this is incredible. I felt like I really felt like I was watching a whole nother show, man. It was just like, wow, this is amazing.
Right. It was great. It was great. I had fun with it. I will definitely be watching NXT from here on out. I'm sorry, but they might be a part of my weekly programming now, because I would tap in and out of NXT when I could. But right now, it seemed like it's the time to watch NXT.
And we know what's going on next week on NXT.
Javon Evans versus Randy goddamn Orton.
Bro, Javon's
when Randy Orton debuted, Javon Evans wasn't even born yet. And now he wrestling Randy. That's crazy.
I think he probably still in shock. He probably like, is this real? That's crazy, man.
He about to wrestle circles around Randy Orton old ass. Randy gonna try to put him in a headlock the whole match. He gonna be out there trying to do flips, and Randy just want to do headlocks and stomps.
Yeah, man. You know the vibes.
Right. But how did y'all feel about NXT at the crib? I saw a lot of people criticizing it. Some people didn't like it. Yo, when I listen to a lot of these wrestling podcasts, not to go in on other wrestling podcasts, but do y'all like wrestling? When I hear y'all talk about wrestling, it seems like y'all hate it. Why are y'all watching it?
I don't even pay attention, man, because, man, it just don't be making sense to me. They just be
so dull, just sitting there getting their hot takes off about why the show was bad and how this should have been different. I'm like, fam, we talk about bad wrestling all the time. We have shows that we watch, they're boring, we didn't like it. We come on here, we talk about it. But we're not upset that it was bad. It was just like, okay, the show wasn't good last night. Let's laugh at it, talk about it, make fun of it, and move on to the next one. Why y'all be so goddamn mad?
Everything not going to be peaches and creams, buddy. It's not going to be peaches and cream. Like, come on, man. Not all the time, yo.
Right. And this is why y'all need to come over here and rock with us. Come watch us have fun. Don't y'all want to have fun with wrestling? We have fun with wrestling every single day, Monday through Friday. Come have fun with us. Don't go watch them dudes sit in front of their camera mad about the show, telling you what should have happened, how much they hate it. But nah, come watch us make fun of it and laugh.
Come to Death Row. Hey, look, y'all, I'm Tupac.
Do people still eat peaches and cream? Like, have you ever had that?
I've never had peaches and cream in my life, to be honest.
I don't know if I would. I don't even know if I would want it if somebody offered it to me.
I thought it was just a song, to be honest. I didn't even know that people
Look, he said it. I was like, man, Cooley old. He be saying old stuff. Like, I don't even think people. I haven't heard anybody say it's not all gonna be peaches and cream. Right. I've heard it's not gonna be all good. Right.
Cooley just be saying.
I don't know why I was thinking about 112, bro. Like, what the hell?
It's the S, the L, the I, the
N. Cooley was listening to an Isley Brothers CD earlier or something, man. I don't know.
Oh yeah, man.
You joking, but Cooley probably got the Isley Brothers on his playlist.
I got it, man. I for sure got it.
He is an old
don't say
soul.
Oh
my
Green.
God.
Woo.
Cooley is the reason I believe in reincarnation, because I definitely feel like Cooley was an old ass Barry White type of dude in the 70s, passed away, and he was reincarnated as this young cool brother that I see today.
You feel me? It had to be done.
You an idiot.
Don't you worry.
Don't you worry. Well, how did y'all feel about NXT? Let us know
What the shirt said.
I got the design. I got the paper right here. I'm not gonna show the people at home because it's a doodle. It look kind of crazy, but I'm gonna show y'all once we off air. I got it. I think we ready. Don't you worry. Don't you worry.
You tell me.
We gonna make that a thing. You tell me. Until they sue our ass.
Anyway, we're gonna start a full Ricochet campaign, bro.
For real. Don't you worry, Ricochet. We got your back. You needed a character. You needed a catchphrase. Oh, we got you. Little did you know, you've already said the catchphrase. You just didn't know. You didn't know, but we here to let you know. Don't you worry. Don't you worry about a thing. Remember that? Anyway, let's get to the reason why we here, man. How important is AEW to WWE's current success? Now, we got into a little bit of a spat a few episodes ago on this topic. It all came from a fan question, actually. I feel like I should read that again, right? Shouldn't I read that again?
Yeah, let's do it again, man.
Just to refresh y'all. So this fan comment was from our boy, friend of the show, Jasmine Madison, which you comment on our stuff a lot. Come on the show, bro. You got a webcam? You got a mic? I would love to hear from you in person. You feel me? Because you be dropping some gems in these comments. So come chat with us, bro. Come chat with us. But this comment from Jasmine Madison says, AEW is the reason we are getting the best version of WWE right now. Because the WWE is at its best when it has competition. So everyone needs to be comfortable with AEW being number 2, but also root for it to stay. Because again, whenever WWE has no competition, the product goes down. Now, our boy E Almighty, the producer of the show, and Jay Cooley seem to agree with this take a whole lot. But I don't. Now, I do think that AEW being around is a great thing. It's a great thing. I definitely root for AEW to be around, not because I want them to make WWE better, but I like AEW. To be honest, AEW is still my favorite promotion over WWE. I enjoy watching WWE more today.
All right, man. Come, get out of here, bro. Cut to the chase, because you can't.
I gotta get my precursor, you feel me? So that people don't say I'm hating on. I love AEW. I enjoy WWE's product right now more because, I'm a story guy, but I'm a fan of Graps, okay? And the Graps are in AEW. They got the real Graps for a sicko like me. So I'm still an AEW guy, but I think we are being a little short-sighted with this conversation. I don't like the notion that AEW existing suddenly made WWE a better product, because that's a revisionist take. That's not how it went. I fully remember a time when WWE had 3 shows: Monday Night Raw, WWE SmackDown, and Triple H led NXT, Black and Gold. The best show in WWE for years had been NXT, the Black and Gold version, with Shinsuke Nakamura, Andrade, Finn Balor, the list goes on and on. WWE Raw and WWE SmackDown were trash for years. Yeah. AEW came around, and WWE Raw and SmackDown still continue to be trash for the first 3-4 years that AEW was around. But the best WWE show was NXT still, which was led by Triple H. The second Vince McMahon left WWE, the product got better, because who was leading WWE? The same person that made NXT Black and Gold the best wrestling show on TV, Triple H. I think WWE being so hot today has more to do with the product being good and Triple H being the leader of that product than it does with AEW making them better. I'm sorry, but I do. This is all Triple H and Nick Khan, man. We can't credit AEW with that. Is competition good? Absolutely. Competition is great. But we can't just give it all to the competition. AEW is not the reason WWE is hot right now. Triple H and Nick Khan are the reason WWE is hot right now. Janelle Grant getting Vince McMahon out the goddamn paint is the reason WWE is hot right now.
Said her name. Let's not act like Vince wasn't still behind them curtains when he stepped down. Because at the end of the day, that whole first year, Vince McMahon was still behind the curtains making creative decisions at the end of the day. They still, they still was hot. They were still getting hot, yes. But without competition, you can't be at your best. Jordan did not skate all the way to the top with no competition. He went through the battles with the Bad Boys. He went through the battles with, the Pacers. You had to have competition. I can't be the best me without competition because who am I challenging at the end of the day? WWE had WCW. It was at a time where ECW was doing 1.5 million views, bro. Like that's
crazy.
It was crazy.
That's crazy.
And then when all that went away, it was just like, what do we have left? I mean, TNA was still booming, but they wasn't getting the views like WWE was getting, and WWE went down, and it is what it is. But I understand that you say, Triple H, the Black and Gold era. Yes, we give him his flowers for that. But let's not act like Triple H is trying to one-up on Tony and Tony is trying to one-up on Triple H, because at the end of the day, that's what's called competition. Tony Khan said it best. Without the Big Ten and without SEC, what do we have? There's no competition.
Yeah. I mean, okay, so I feel that. And I feel like the competition of it all, AEW, I should say the thing of it all. He don't come for me again and say I'm using the black girl slang.
Man, that's just what Cooley said it yesterday. That's just what y'all do now. The girls have won, man. So it's fine.
Oh man.
No, but I do understand the competition of AEW and WWE. I think it makes it more fun for the fans. So us, the fact that we engage in that, it kind of makes us root harder. Like when you see the super AEW fans, they all seem to hate WWE. When you see the super WWE fans, they all seem to hate AEW. And that's because they buy into the whole competition aspect of it all. It makes them root harder. It turns them into damn near like a cult-like following. And that's it. That can be fun because it breeds a passionate type of fan. But that don't really have an effect on the product itself. The product itself is that's all creative. And Triple H, I'm telling you, Triple H, he got the product rocking. You said Vince McMahon took over from day one, or when he got out the paint, he was still behind the scenes. Yeah, he was behind the scenes, but he wasn't the head of creative anymore. They might have had to run specific ideas around Vince McMahon, like the time when Cody Rhodes was definitely scheduled to win that world title at WrestleMania, and Vince McMahon said, "No, sir, we're gonna punt that another year." So WWE had to follow suit, even though Triple H was head of the table at the time, but that's all it was. It wasn't like Vince McMahon was in the office day to day writing shows like he used to. That was all Triple.
So what year would you say WWE went crazy? 2021 or 2022?
2022, it started getting a little tricky again because Vince McMahon forced himself back in. Like, I remember that. I remember that. He forced himself back in. But once Vince McMahon completely got gone, like the Janelle Grant case thing happened, and then TKO bought WWE and they forced him out, I feel like that's when WWE really started firing on all cylinders, bro.
And was Cody in WWE at the time?
He was.
So without competition, because Cody started AEW, there wouldn't be no Cody Rhodes in WWE. And now we're booming, bro.
But Cody Rhodes started in WWE. He had to leave.
I know.
But Cooley does make a good point, though, because Cody Rhodes didn't really become this version of Cody Rhodes until he was in AEW. That AEW run is really what solidified Cody as a top star in the business.
Tattoo.
And stupid ass tattoo. Cody Rhodes, why you got that tattoo, dog? Why you got that tattoo? Delete that. delete. I'm gonna DM him and be like, why you got that tattoo? Remember I used to do that? I used to DM.
He gonna be like, because.
Yo, so I said I used to go viral on Twitter. This is another random story. I used to DM celebrities random questions and then screenshot it, and then and I DM Neo, and I was like,
"Oh wow, I remember that."
There's a picture when Neo is laying on his stomach with his feet up, and he wearing like a little weird hat. And I DM Neo the picture, and I said, "Why you did that?" And then I just screenshot it and posted it. It went viral.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
Why you did that, Cody Rhodes? That neck tattoo. Why you did that? Why you did that?
Why you did that?
And I know that's not proper English. It's why did you do that? But we playing around, man. Calm down.
We the
Calm
homies,
down.
man.
Calm down. But yeah, I don't know, man. I really feel that we giving too much AEW too much credit on this. If anything, AEW needs WWE to be hot. Because AEW was at its best when WWE was terrible. When it was in the dumps, AEW was thriving. AEW was doing 1 million viewers every single week. AEW was doing some of its packed out largest venues every week. Once WWE got hot, it was downhill for AEW and their audience. So if anything, AEW needs the competition of WWE to be hot. It ain't the other way around.
I don't know.
All WWE needed was Nick Khan's genius mind and Triple H's big ass nose. That's all they needed.
I don't know, man. I feel like they viewers and everything went down once Punk left. So technically, they didn't really need WWE. They still was thriving when Punk was there.
They shouldn't have fired Punk, low key. Like now I think about it, man. And we were a podcast that said that they should fire Punk. Matter of fact, that's the reason we're still blocked to this day. Because we had some scathing hot takes about CM Punk's AEW run. But looking back at it, it's like, damn, maybe they should have held on to that man for another couple of years. They could have worked it out. Like,
I don't know. I think Punk was over it too. Like he was just over it. He said the locker room is childish. Woo.
Yeah, because the thing about CM Punk is Punk feels that AEW is not a real business. He feels that AEW is really just in the business of putting on like a good wrestling match. That's all Tony Khan wants to do is just put on a good wrestling match. But CM Punk sees the business a little different. CM Punk understands that pro wrestling is a weekly television show. So you got to do things to grab people that might not want to watch your show originally. And putting on the best match ain't always the way to do it. Sometimes you need a little bit of story. Sometimes you need a little more outside of the ring type of things to do that. Because the average fan ain't going to tune in to see Bryan Danielson versus Okada for the Continental title. They don't know who the hell that is.
Okada.
And it is the Continental title. The other episode, I kept calling it the International title. That's actually the title that Will Ospreay has, right?
Yeah.
Is it Will?
It's Will because he won it from MJF.
Yeah. Okada has the Continental title. So that's my mistake. My bad. There's too many damn titles in AEW. We've established that already. But I don't know, man. Maybe I sound crazy. Maybe y'all got it figured out. But, at the end of the day, the NBA ain't got competition. It's just the NBA. And they running the planet. The NFL ain't got competition. It's just the NFL. And they running the planet. So I don't think WWE needs competition. Competition is fine. Competition is great. It's good because it gives fans an alternative product to watch. And it also gives the talent more money to make. If you can't make money over here in WWE, go across the street and get more bread. I love that. But I don't think WWE absolutely needs it to thrive.
But also wrestling is year round. NBA, NFL ain't. So they got like a little small margin where they can just thrive and go away for some months.
And then go away for a little bit. Make you miss them. Maybe we need an off season. Maybe we need a wrestling off season.
Where's J. Cole at?
Every summer.
Off season.
Well, I'll say this to wrap that. The difference is the competition is real between WWE and AEW.
It is.
That is the real competition that we're watching, and that's the difference between the sports, right? And NBA, inside the NBA is the real competition, so they don't need to fight at the top.
That makes sense,
right?
That makes sense.
Inside WWE, it's all entertainment,
right?
So the competition is at the top. It makes it more fun to me. You know what I mean?
Although I will say there is a game behind the scenes in all these wrestling companies, WWE and AEW, because
that's fair.
It's some master politicians behind them scenes. We are seeing it at work right now with the whole the who's gonna go on last at Bad Blood. Is it Punk versus Drew, or is it Cody and Roman versus Jacob and Solo? It's some politics going on in there. We gonna find out who wins.
Yeah, man.
But there is competition on the talent level. It's just it doesn't take place in the ring. In the ring is the fun, choreographed part.
Yeah, that's fair.
Behind the scenes is where the real action goes. But I don't know. Maybe they feel different from me at home. Maybe they agree with Cooley and E. I want to hear y'all opinion at home, man. Does WWE need competition to thrive? I know Jasmine Madison seems to believe so because he said it. This whole topic was based off of your comment.
Shout Janice,
But
man.
let us know down below, please. And if you haven't already, please subscribe because we do this daily. We have fun daily. So follow us, please. Please. Cooley, AEW is tonight. That means I get to see Ricochet versus I want to say Willow Spray.
Will Ospreay.
Will Ospreay versus Mr. Don't You Worry himself. We there.
Woo.
We there.
JJ from Good Times. Dynamite.
Yeah, that match about to be insane.
Yeah, man. I can't wait. I cannot wait.
It's about to be like NFL Blitz. Or what was that? Remember NBA Street? It's about to be like NBA Street, but in a ring.
With the afro?
Yeah. What's his name? Chocolate Thunder or something like that? I don't know. Afro Thunder.
Afro Thunder was
from
Ready to Rumble.
Yeah. Yo, we old as shit.
Royal to Rumble?
Ready to Rumble? It was Ready to Rumble. It was Ready to Rumble. It was a boxing game on Nintendo 64.
Well, Michael Jackson was on it.
Yep. We are old. Man, we are in our 30s. We are old.
Yep.
Anyway, do we got a game we got before we get out of here?
Yes, we do.
What we playing?
All right. Today, we're going to keep it quick. We are playing Pin or Pass. I am going to give you some extreme wrestling scenarios. You tell me if pin it, as in definitely want to see that, or I'll pass. Right? All right. Number 1. Roman Reigns forms a tag team with Brock Lesnar and dominate the tag team division. Pin or pass?
Pass, bro. I don't want to see Roman Reigns tagging with nobody, not Cody Rhodes, and especially not no goddamn Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, I'm cool. It's like Brothers of Destructions 3.0. I'm cool.
Y'all are no fun.
Hell
Number
no.
2, Cody Rhodes dyes his hair black, goes full heel, and joins the Judgment Day. Pin or pass?
Oh my God,
man!
Pin,
baby. That might bring Judgment Day back. Like they need a leader like that. That would be crazy. But I don't see Cody as
an emo.
He just seems separate. Like I want him to be Homelander with the blonde hair. I'll pass.
Oh no, I'm pinning that. I gotta see emo Cody, man. Cody coming out with the eyeshadow with his emo version of his theme song, "Adrenaline in My Soul." He coming out with the purple bandana. That would be crazy.
He's gonna look like Danny Phantom without the hair, bro. Jesus.
Right.
All right.
He's like homie from the Arrow show. What's his name? Stephen Amell.
All right. Number 3. This one's a little wild. Becky Lynch switches places with Seth Rollins for one night. Wrestles as the Visionary. And Seth becomes big time Vince. Pin or pass?
Pass.
I can see Seth doing that though.
Yes.
Nah,
Pin.
pass.
Pin for sure, because the outfit that Seth Rollins breaks out when he's doing the big time Bex thing is going to be insane. He gonna look like the cover of a Young Thug album.
Listen, man, pass. I don't want to see no young. What we doing, man? What we doing? Man? I don't want to see all that.
You ain't no fun, Cooley. Goddamn.
Cooley has
Come
no
on,
imagination. He just wants whatever Triple H passes down. That's what he wants to see. Oh, my bad. That's on me. Number 4. I thought y'all had something else to say. Logan Paul becomes WWE champion and challenges Conor McGregor to wrestle a match at WrestleMania. Pin.
Why not? We're going to pin that. Why not?
I knew
Why
it.
not?
I knew it. So, y'all know me. I'm a sadist. I love to see people in misery. If Logan Paul won that WWE championship, oh, my God. The meltdown would be insane. They would have to unplug the internet for at least 2 days. Because
WWE might lose viewers, bro.
WWE, bro, they might start picket fencing picket fence. What the hell am I talking about? They might start picketing the WWE lot. They might be out there with signs.
Crazy. But I want to see that.
WWE.
I want to see that.
I want to see that too. Conor McGregor versus Logan Paul at WrestleMania. Let's go.
Yeah, that would go. I ain't gonna lie. Like I don't know about for the WWE Championship, but like you keep him with his, whatever belt, and then I would watch that.
Right, and the cool thing about that would be people who aren't wrestling fans will watch that. People who just like Conor McGregor or like combat sports, they gonna tune in because they gonna be like intrigued, like what's going on over here. So that's best for business. Hell yeah, I'm pinning that.
Pin that.
All right, these are getting pretty good. Hold on. All right, so here's the next one. Dominic Mysterio finally turns babyface. Goes full luchador, complete with the mask. What you think?
Oh, I was with you. I was rocking with you until the match. I'm pinning. I'm passing.
I don't want to see Don with. You know what I'm saying?
And
I
the
like
thing
him.
is, oh yeah, go ahead.
I just like him with his, his heel work, and I feel like he don't even have that moveset yet to even earn the mask and get, to be the luchador.
Yeah,
so I don't know.
And like I would like to
somewhere. Like what you gotta start. Like
I mean that's true. And I want to see Dominic Mysterio be a babyface just because I feel like the fans are gonna love him once he finally turns babyface. But you can't put a mask on. Like he got the mustache, he got the long mullet. It's a thing. Like it's a look.
Oh, that mullet gonna be gone when he turn babyface.
Oh no, he cannot shave the mullet.
Yeah, that's gonna be gone, bro.
I feel like all his swag is in the mullet. If he lose the mullet, he not even Dominic Mysterio no
his
more.
powers are gone, bro.
He just turns into to Dom. We don't want to see Dom. We want to see Dirty Dom, not Dom.
Okay.
Come on, man.
All right. My bad.
Come
All
on,
right.
man.
Next. So, Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens have a year-long feud where every match is a different stipulation, culminating in the loser leaves wrestling. Not WWE, they leave wrestling.
Listen, man, I'm passing the hell out of this. Look at man. I don't want to see KO and Sami Zayn together. No, I don't want to hear you say no more. I don't want to see that, bro. I'm done. I'm over them together. I'm sorry. I don't want to see that.
I feel you. But hey, look, man. If Sami Zayn or Kevin Owens is eventually leaving WWE, because it sounds like Kevin Owens might be on his way out, this would be the way to do it. Now, obviously, I don't think we got a year-long feud to build, but hey, Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens in a loser leaves WWE match, and then Kevin Owens loses, and then
Loser
debuts in AEW.
Wrestling. Loser leaves wrestling.
I don't want them to retire all the way.
He's a comedian anyway. Like, what are we talking?
You're not wrong. You are
he
not
can
wrong.
Be on Jay Leno. Like, he can go start doing that. Like.
Right, I can see not Kevin Owens. I can see Sami Zayn in like a Judd Apatow movie. So you know what? I'll still pin it. Why not?
Yeah.
Since Cooley passed on it, I gotta be the contrarian.
Right, Cooley don't want to have. It's too early for games for Cooley.
Right,
hey
games,
man, I'm cool.
Cooley like Tony Khan, man. He just want to see some good wrestling. He don't want the theatrics and the fun.
No KO and Sami.
All right, last one. I like this. John Cena comes back for one last run, but as a heel.
Ooh,
a dark heel too.
It's not gonna work. It's too
That's
late.
not what I asked you, Cooley. I asked you, do you want to see it?
You know what? I'm a pin that because simply we've never seen John Cena do it before. Obviously, he's a great actor. I don't know if you guys seen Peacemaker, but
Peacemaker is amazing.
I feel like he will get his heel off really great, and I would love to see that for sure.
Yeah, I'm a pin that too, but there's a stipulation only on one condition. John Cena has to bring back the Thugonomics rap gimmick. If he's out there rapping, cutting freestyles on everybody, and being a heel, then I'm with it. But if he's just a regular old heel, just being mean and doing evil things but not rapping, I'm cool. You can keep that.
Thugonomics, baby. Mark Wahlberg.
Word life.
I would just want to see all the people cry. Like all the people, I just want to see them cry in the audience when he comes back and does it the first time. Like,
right.
Oh, that would be amazing. That's
right.
Good TV.
And this would be the time to do it. Because all the kids who love John Cena and used to cry for him, they adults now. They our age now. So this is a new generation. All the kids love Cody Rhodes, so he the one that got to be a good guy. John Cena can go ahead and tap into that dark side now. Your fans are old.
Might as well.
This would be the time. This would be the time to do it.
Bonus, The Rock returns to face Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. But the match ends in a draw. They team up and create the Bloodline Empire. Pin or pass?
Huh?
Pass.
Yeah, we passing that, man.
Pass.
The Rock need to go. Like, we just need this dream match, and then we can get on with life, bro.
Yeah. Cooley capping. I hate when people say that.
He is not about it today.
Nah, but he capping though. He capping because I hate when people say, "Oh, like I'm tired of The Rock. The Rock needs to go." Like, bro,
I love The Rock,
we
man.
all know when The Rock was doing his final boss shit earlier this year, we was all tuned in. It was some of the best TV we've seen. So let's not act like we don't want The Rock around. We all want The Rock around. Stop playing.
Sometimes when he not peeing in bottles and picking up grapes with his ass. But yeah,
Stop
I
picking
love
up
The Rock.
grapes with your booty.
I
got a grapes to ashes shirt too, by the way, because you know The Rock has the boots to asses. I got a thing that I want to do. It's coming. It's all coming.
Is all I have.
That was fun, man. I want to see Cody Rhodes go emo. That would be crazy. Cody Runnels. He got to be Runnels. He can't be Rhodes after that. Whoa.
Dashing Rhodes.
Remember Undashing? That's when he started putting the Cody Rhodes had a gimmick where he thought he was ugly. Like first he was the dashing Cody Rhodes doing all the grooming tips where he's beautiful. He was flossing his teeth and waxing his eyebrow. And then he went to undashing Cody Rhodes where he like randomly just thought he was ugly. So he started wearing a paper bag over his head. And
Bro been through a lot, man. Jeez.
It was kind of dope, though. It was kind of dope.
Oh, man.
But you see, that's the cool thing about wrestling. We get to see characters do that. They do all that before they finally get to what they're supposed to be. We don't see that in other forms of entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Like,
True.
When I watch Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Carlton just going to be Carlton the whole way through. He ain't going to start over here, but by the time we get to season 7, now he's all the way over here with it. That don't exist.
I don't know, man. He was a thug on one episode, and he had the gun.
Yo, when they had the bed for him, they pulled out the bed. He just laid down on it.
Oh, man.
That's one of the best episodes.
That was the Yo C episode. Yo C.
Yep.
Yeah,
yes.
man.
C.
Good TV.
He had the bandana on.
Man.
Glasses. Yo, good TV. They don't make TV like that no more, man. They really don't. They really don't. Bel-Air can never compare.
Mm-mm.
Anyway, let's get into some fan comments, some fan chatter. Where's our horn? Where our horn?
There we go.
My bad.
Don DeMarco. So obviously, most of the comments we got this week was for our video about our black wrestlers and showing love and stop speaking for us. Stop. Hey, you right there, the white guy. Stop speaking for us. It's insincere. We know it. You're trying to be tribal. You're trying to dunk on WWE and AEW. Don't use us as pawns. Don't do it. No. And rest in peace to the Dikembe Mutombo for the finger wag.
Yeah, man.
But this comment comes from the Patrick Bynum. He says, the tribal virtue signaling and exploitation of our people by these terminally online incels absolutely sickens me. We don't appreciate being used as fodder in your stupid, childish fanboy wars. Absolutely. Can we get an air horn for that? Yes.
Yes, indeed.
1000%. Don't use us as pawns in y'all little proxy war. Black wrestlers are shining. They doing their thing right now.
Using Mellow Hayes for a pick. Well,
why
crazy,
did they use Carmelo for the pick, man?
That's wild.
Was that Fightful that did that? And shout out to Sean Rossett, but I think that was Fightful who they had a headline that was like very demeaning towards black wrestlers and how they're being used today. And then they just used Carmelo Hayes as the picture of the headline. It's like, bro, Carmelo out here killing it.
Yeah, man. Jeez.
Go tell Carmelo that he's not killing it. Because if you want to complain about how Carmelo Hayes is being used and saying that he's being held down, he's not doing his thing, go tell him that. Because I'm pretty sure in his mind, he probably feel like he's killing it. He probably feel like, yo, I'm out here having bangers every single week, having some of the best matches on SmackDown every week. I'm doing my thing, only to get online and find out that people think that you ain't on shit. It's like, what?
I would stay off the line if I was a wrestler, bro. Jeez.
And they know he killing it. They just want to use it to bash WWE. It's so corny. This other comment is from Inner Solo, INNERSOLO. Inner Solo. And he says, would you believe me if I said this is the first time I'm seeing another black person speak on this discourse and not somebody hiding behind an Okada profile picture?
Let's go.
Air horns for you too, bro. Air horns for you too. That's so hilarious.
Man, Okada pictures is hilarious, bro. These
he said, finally somebody black is speaking on black topics and not just a guy with an Okada profile picture saying things into the abyss. Hilarious. Appreciate y'all for the comments, man. It's a whole bunch more I can read, but I gotta go. I got a job. You feel me? I gotta work. So Cooley, the coolest man in the world, cooler than the fan, cooler than the other side of the pillow, Mr. Cooley himself. You got anything you want to get off your chest, Mr. Mercedes-Benz, before we get out of here?
In honor of Dynamite, R.I.P. to James from Good Times. R.I.P. to James from Good Times, and I can't wait for Dynamite tonight. Let's go, baby.
Rest in peace to James. James. Florida Evans used to be on his head. James, help me in the kitchen.
First time I ever seen him was Coming to America for sure.
He was at McDowell's, right?
Yeah, Mr. McDowell's, man.
Mr. McDowell, yeah. Rest in peace to James almost, man. A legend. He died like a month ago, but they announced it now. That's so weird. Why are they announcing deaths like that? Didn't the same thing happen to MF Doom?
MF Doom, yeah.
They didn't announce it till like 6 months later or something.
Yeah, man.
Like, what are we doing? These are our heroes. Let us know when something happened. Don't tell us 2 months later. But rest in peace, James.
Y'all.
Rest in peace, James. And rest in peace to the Dikembe Mutombo. I'm gonna keep saying it every episode because no, not in our house.
Not
on that note, we are out of here. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Wrestling with the Homies. Make sure you are subscribed. We do this daily, Monday through Friday, daily wrestling conversations. So tap in, and we are out of here. Peace.